War of the Worlds. The War. The fuck. What a tongue twister. H.G. Wells. Thanks, jerk. The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. Here's my as concise as I can make it book report. This is a good book, but he keeps running from aliens, and there's not enough character story going on, and it really paints the picture of what it would probably feel like if aliens came down and like landed, like shit would hit the fan, like a war would ensue. You know, say they came down, they weren't waving the white flag. Say they came down, they were shooting the H bomb off, and they're like, "Show me your 4th of July, motherfucker." Anyways, very good book. You know, at a certain point, I got a little disengaged, given that, like I said, it's not real. A guy leaves his home and he's sort of on the run, and he's just intaking that these big tripod looking fucking things are zapping people and destroying them, and no one really knows what's going on, but these huge, gargantuan things came down and they seem to be rising and pulling themselves out of this fucking pit. It's very good. Oh, and okay, this is in the 1800s. This is what really got the story together, made it nice dramedy at the end. Is that he finds his wife. A man leaves. It's like Cloverfield kind of, where he's like gone, and then he's trying to find his wife and he thinks she's dead, but then she's alive. And I was like, man, should have had a little bit more twists and turns, and it's a little bit of an odyssey journey along the way. I've seen the Tom Cruise movie before. That's a very accurate representation of it. And honestly, that movie gives it all the fill in the blanks that the book is missing. Because if you watch that movie, you might think the same. You're like, he's kind of just running the whole time. It's like, well, that is what the book is, man. This is the book that they've said famously. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but they used to teach us that when they did a radio play of this in the 30s, that people heard it on the radio and they thought it was a real report of aliens coming down, a war was going down, and people started killing themselves because they were scared. I don't know if that's true or not. Some people think that's a fable in itself. However, it seems to be a pretty timeless piece of fiction that stands around, and I finally read it, and I'm glad I did. It's good to just know. Even if it's boring, you're like, oh, well, now I know what that's about, It's kind of like going to New Vegas to feel like it's Disneyfied. You just do it. Knock it off the list. War of the Worlds. I watched okay, so here's my ranking of the movies. Tom Cruise always tops, and then the 53